Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I'm in Rheims, France. Rheims. Let's stay with Rheims. Rheims, France, and it's a cute little town. It's got an amazing church or two and a palace and everything else, but the little town is really cute. Let's take a look and I'll walk you around and we'll go do it together. Let's do it. Okay, everybody. All right, everybody, so it's a gorgeous little town. And it's got a neat little center section, and it has tons of these little fountains everywhere, and they're really cute. And it's Sunday, and it's early morning, and it just rained, and it's been raining, and it's supposed to stay raining for the next 4 or 5 days. But I figured I'd show you what the town looks like. And so this is the walk to the town. I got a little hotel thing. Let's get out in the street and see, because right in the middle of the square up here, they have like a fountain statue, gold lady up on top, which is really cute, and you can see it down there. And I'll probably stop videoing and see if I can do some reflection pictures while it's no traffic in early morning. And so I got here yesterday evening and the town was full. I mean, the little city center was just jam-packed. All the restaurants were full, the squares were full, it was just amazing. So I'm thinking it's going to be quiet and slow today, which is a plus for us. So and they have hotels everywhere, and here's a Best Western. You can get a Best Western hotel if you'd like. But I think this little square right here with the big fountain in the middle and the gold lady on top is like the center. Maybe the center. There's another fountain to the right that I saw that's round and got bubbly water stuff, but we'll go look at that too. We'll walk down and around this area. So now you can see the fountain really well, and the gold lady on top. And so let's get out of the way so that van doesn't run us over. Is that amazing? Cute. And Rheims was heavily bombarded by, World War I and World War II, enough that there were bodies in the fields and stuff, so that makes it tough. And this is the Fountain of Cebu. Finance merchant was created in 1906. It's 17 meters high, you can see that too. And then if you look at this too, these are memorials right here. So the Les Grands of Reims is some kind of site. The Passage Sub is there, the whatever this one is. Cinema Opera House, this one. But so this is that square where I'm at right now, and we're gonna walk this way. But let me show you, so you can see all the restaurants and everything else and the businesses on this square. And so yesterday this was just jam-packed, and it goes down there. I say square, it shouldn't be square, they should call it a circle round thingamajigger, but it's pretty amazing. And it's certainly nice and quiet in the mornings, which is pretty cool. All right, so I found a puddle. I'm gonna take a picture and I'll be right back. All right, I got a good picture of the reflection for that fountain, which is really kind of cute. And but you can see how cute this little town is. You can see all the people sitting at Starbucks and having their morning coffee, and you can see that, when this place opens up, it gets pretty full. I mean, these are all little restaurant things over here, and then more restaurant things here, and all the way down. And there's another square down there. Another neat thing is they have like a trolley system here. So it kind of funnels people in and out and around town and everything else, which is pretty amazing. It really is a cute town. I kind of like it. I feel pretty at home here. There was some kind of robbery I saw or something yesterday, but I don't know anything about that. And who knows? But this fountain's pretty impressive too. Yeah. And look at the little cute buildings and the stuff around. That is pretty amazing, isn't it? Wow. Wow, and look at that building over there. That's pretty amazing. Let's go down that way. Wow. Very neat. Let's go down here and look at this building. Maybe that's that opera house thing? Oh, I bet it is. I bet that's what that is. We'll go look at the front. How's that sound? It's pretty ornate on the front. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a store. I don't know. But the building is pretty amazing. Wow. And the statues on the corners up here. Let's go down this way. Let's go down a little further. We'll go down this street and come up the other street. How's that sound? Oh, look, they got a sign. Yeah, Cinema Opera House. Who's your daddy? That's me. I'm your daddy. Been your daddy for 50 years. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's the Opera House. And it looks pretty ornate. Did it close or something? Pretty nice. Pretty amazing. All right, well, we'll keep walking and see what else we find here. So a note to self, don't try to wipe off that thing if it's broken, because it's glass, and so it cut me, piece of crap. I'll have to go find a tissue. And this is really a cute little building, isn't it? Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Mamies? Mommies? Miamis? Who knows? And you know, another thing I like, you see these little posts sticking up in the middle of the road? It just stops traffic, which means you know this is more of a walking street than a driving street. Obviously cars can park here if they're delivering things, but not anything too bad. So we're gonna turn left and go down a little ways, and then we'll come back and take another left and get back into town, so you can see what the town kind of looks like. Well, there's not a lot of people out in the mornings, is there? Yay, that's the best time of day for Eric. If I'm not up in the morning by 5 a.m., something's certainly wrong. Here's a barber. So if you're watching my videos for any length, I've been trying to find a barber, and I'm not going to pay $50 for a damn haircut. So I went into one place here, and he wanted like $32, and he said, "Is this just a 5-minute trim the sides?" And I said yes, and he's like, $32. I'm like, you're kidding. And so nope, I didn't go there either. So I think that's funny. $32 for a 5-minute haircut? You know, I think I could pay that much for removing a spleen. Cute. Okay, so this is the trolley street. So this is the main here. Let me show you this way. Oh, look, and you can see the wooden houses down there and everything else, which is cute. And then this is where the tracks lie for the trolley system. So this is probably one of the major streets, or the thoroughfare or whatever. But it doesn't look like cars go down here, just trams. Wow, look at the size of that dog. That's amazing. That's an incredible flower. Wow, that's huge. Amazing. Chicken Street. Nan's Fried Chicken. I think I just found dinner. That sounds good. I love the little houses too. Really cute. Nan's Chicken. Huh. How cute. Oh, and they got an H&M store. And they got candy stores. All sorts of stuff. We can get a tattoo if we want. My son's got a tattoo of a little stick figure, like walking. And I was thinking about getting one of those too. And look at this place. That's cute. It looks like it's for sale. Would you live in a little town like this? I would. This would be amazing. Yeah, and these flowers hanging are pretty neat, which is cool. I love that. And they've got these everywhere. And here comes the tram. Let's go back this way towards that fountain, and then we'll turn right again. And again, this is just so you can see what a... Have you been to France? Have you been to a small town in France? Well, now you have. Now you know what you're getting into. I love too all the lights up on top, so that you can, so it's not, you know, dark as hell, you know, in the middle of the night. So I think that's kind of cute. And they're on both sides, which is nice. Look how wide this is. And this is just a little walking street. Chung 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 chun chung chun. Rice dogs. Okay, that's what I'm not having for dinner. Daddy ain't doing no rice dog. That's a little strange. What is a rice dog? I'm just trying to imagine what that looks like. More hanging plants. And we're back at this thing. So let's go right this time and see what we get. Oh, can you smell the pastries? Oh, it smells like butter. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. And they even have banks and credit unions and stuff. Oh, and the carousel is closed. I came here yesterday and took a picture, and it was really cute. And again, you can see where this is only like for pedestrians and bikes and scooters. And so they've got the roads blocked off, which is cool. There is a McDonald's here I saw. No, I didn't go get a burger, but I wanted one. And here's another church, which is amazing. Very nice. So I think I'm going to turn right up here, and then we'll cross the main street, and then I'll go show you the main attraction in Rheims. And it certainly is a main attraction. Mistral, and they've got eye shops, and Maddie, I don't know. Tomato. What a cute town, eh? Sheesh. A bus, yep. And pharmacies, cell phones. Wow. And that's a cute one up there too. And more hanging things. So now we're out of the walking distance and probably more on the street. Or driving streets, I should say, not walking streets. And you can see the McDonald's down there. And you can hear the kids crying because they want McDonald's. It's hard because I see all these puddles and I want to do puddle pictures. Especially on this black tar here. That'd be amazing. Another tram. Yep. How cool is that? You probably just buy a year-long pass and ride anytime you want to. Look at that building. Mozart. Neat building. They sell Levi's here. You too can buy a pair of jeans for $289.95. I have no idea what they cost, so I'm just speculating that things are pretty expensive. And here's another amazing building. Wow. I'm going to cross this street. I can keep going down. There's a lot of walking streets and a lot of places to go and see. There's a statue down there and more walking this way and everything else. But the thing I wanted to end with is up here. It's interesting because I came here yesterday, and for my Facebook people, I post stuff on Facebook, instantly. I just upload it and I'm done. For the video folks, they only get what's taken on these little cameras and what's in video. And so I wanted to show the video folks what the highlight is of Rheims. Bet you'd never guess. Oh, a church? Oh, God, you guys are so good. Yes, it's a Notre Dame in Rheims Notre Dame. And this is where the Pope held all the coronations for, I think, like 100 years, a couple hundred years. And so it's a pretty amazing church. And I'll do it as well in a separate video. But I figure I'd give you a taste treat before we get past the town part. Yeah, I know. I'm talking a lot in this video. It's all that coffee I had. This is pretty amazing, huh? Cute little town, It's sleepy, it's pretty safe, I think. It's lots of restaurants and all the things you'd need. Right on. Okay. So here we go. You ready? Let me show you the Coronation Church of the Popes. Oh my gosh. Is that amazing? Look at that. That is just stupendously incredible. Very cool, very cool. Wow. Thanks for coming along, everybody. I've enjoyed sharing Rheims with you. Let's go look at this church a little bit more and we'll go inside too. If I can, it's a Sunday. Okay, bye everybody.